Hello everyone, Tim here, and today we are going to have an old-fashioned Dimorphodon Showdown. We are going to see if the recently released Schleich Dimorphodon, or any other different Dimorphodon figure, can unseat the reigning Dimorphodon champion from Papo. Since Schleich recently released a new version of their Dimorphodon, we thought it would be a good idea to take a look at all the figures currently on the market to see if there is one that rises above the rest in terms of quality and detail, or to see if there is one that is a relative better value than the others. So today we are going to quickly review each of the Dimorphodons currently available from Papo Schleich, Safari Ltd, and Collect A. We are going to point out the main differences, give you sizing information, and also give you some sense of market pricing to provide you the information you need to determine which Dimorphodon is the best for your budget and needs. As a reminder, all these figures are currently available on happyhentoys.com. The link is below. And on another note, as we go through these figures, we are going to go through them from highest price to lowest price, using the manufacturer's MSRP, which is a good comparison as to the relative value of the dinosaur and is not necessarily the price that you will find it at in the marketplace. So let's get started. First up is the Collect A 88798. And this is the first comparison video that we've done where we haven't started with the Papo figure as the most expensive figure, as this one will be the most expensive Dimorphodon that we are going to look at today with an MSRP of $25. But as you will see, that cost is well justified just based on the size of this figure. Before we do the review, let's just throw the Papo Dimorphodon in for size comparison. And as you will see, the Collect A Dimorphodon just dwarfs this figure, and in fact dwarfs all of the Dimorphodons that we are going to look at today. So to continue on with looking at this, just a massive head. This does feature an articulated jaw, big black wet eye, truly looks awesome. Some of those teeth are over 1/4 inch long, and just a ferocious looking figure, and then just massive. Let me start scrolling down the body, and it's going to take a while because, as I may have mentioned, this thing is just massive. Good looking paint job, good texture on the outside. Other side is very similar looking, but overall just a very nice figure from Collect A. MSRP of $25, length of 15.25, height of 5, and a width of 4 inches. So if you are looking for a large Dimorphodon, this is your choice because this thing is massive. Next up is the Dimorphodon from Papo, and this is the 55063. First thing that jumps out on this thing is just the beautiful detailing in the color scheme and the paint. Just an eye-striking figure. I think it's one of their best paint jobs that they've done on any of their figures. This does feature an articulated jaw. Opens up quite wide when closed. Nice figure. Beautiful blue tint. Wingspan. The veins in the arms, the legs. Just overall, just a truly beautiful paint job. And like I said, I think this is one of the best painted figures that Papo has in their entire lineup. This is a small figure. The length is only 3.5 inches long, with a height of 3 inches and a wingspan of 6.25. This has an MSRP of $20. So for its size, it actually is a relatively expensive figure, but it is just worth it in terms of the paint job and the detailing that is on this figure. One thing worth noting on this figure is that Papo is actually scheduled to retire this figure. It is not on the schedule going forward after 2019, so it is currently while supplies last. And also Papo has not announced that they are going to re-release or create a new Dimorphodon. So if you are looking for a Dimorphodon figure from Papo, you need to get this sooner rather than later, because once quantities are gone, we do not know when and if Papo is going to release another revised version. Next up is a figure from Safari Ltd, and this is the 304729. And as you can see, this is a Dimorphodon in full flight mode. So it has a length of 6 inches, a height of only 1 inch, but a massive wingspan of 9 inches. The head is a little bit different than some of those that we looked at today. The eye is a yellow color. A little bit basic paint job on the eye for me. But overall, a decent looking figure. On the underside, quite clear imprint of when this was made and where it was made, which kind of detracts a little bit from the figure. But if you're looking for a figure in full flight mode, this is one of the options that you would have. This has an MSRP of $13, so it is lower price than the two figures that we've already looked at. And again, if you're looking for something in a full flight mode, this is one of the options that you are going to have. Next up is the Dimorphodon from Schleich, the 15012. Now this was a new release in 2019, so this is fresh to the market. It has a length of 6.25 inches and a height of 3.75 inches, and its width is 3 inches. So this is a Dimorphodon in a standing position if you set it down, not a flying position, but it's a nice looking figure. Nice green bluish tint on the nose and the spots on the wings. Very nice mouth. This does not have an articulated jaw. The teeth are a little bit rounded for some reason. But overall, it is a nice figure, and it is the least expensive figure on the market with an MSRP of only $9. So where does that get us? On the screen now is a summary chart of what we talked about today. Collect A has a huge figure, and it is a very well done figure. The head, the mouth, the teeth, the size of that thing is just amazing. It is the most expensive, but we feel it is worth the price. Did I mention that it's massive? The Papo figure also is very nice. The detailing on this is possibly some of the best detailing that Papo has done on any figure. Be aware, this is a retired figure, so once it is gone, it is gone. Safari Limited has a nice Dimorphodon in a full flight mode. It does not feature an articulated jaw, but of course we are stepping down in price for that figure. And then lastly is the newly released Schleich 15012, which is the lowest cost figure without an articulated jaw, but it is a viable option for the price and is a very nice figure. So in a nutshell, for the first time ever, I'm going to declare a non-Papo figure the winner of our showdown, and I'm going to declare the Collect A 88978 the winner of this showdown simply due to its adequate detailing compared to the Papo figure and its massive size. Tough call, but hey, we can't have Papo win them all, so I'm going to give the edge to the underdog on this one. So if you like what you saw today, please give us a thumbs up. If you disagree with any of our conclusions or want to recommend which species we should do next, please leave a comment below. And if you want to see more of these comparison videos, please subscribe and ring the bell, as we will be making more of them shortly. And lastly, all of these figures are available at happyhentoys.com, one of the largest distributors of dinosaur figures in the United States. The links are below, and thanks for watching.